Processed food isn't just harmful, it's biologically hostile. Industrialized food products and packaging cause major biological and environmental harm through food processes, pollution, and corporate manipulation of public health standards. However, by choosing the right foods and products, as well as demanding policy change, this impact could be mitigated. My research project for my class that I'm in is about industrialized food. The more I learned, the more I realized we're not just eating food, we're eating chemicals, lies, and plastic. By popular memes and shocking articles, you've definitely heard about seed oils before. Seed oils are apparently the epitome of all evil going wrong with your body. That isn't necessarily true. Seed oils are actually beneficial in very small amounts, but the main problem that everybody keeps worrying about is that seed oils cause mega gut inflammation, which is true if you eat a lot of them, which is why in the seed oil free diets you see people losing dramatic weight. And that's because seed oils are present in large quantities of fast food, grocery store food, and when you drop all of that, even if it's just, I'd say about 80% of the foods you consume that have seed oils in it, you will start to see results in not only losing weight, but mental clarity, activity level, and just overall drive to do things. What oils do we consume as opposed to seed oils? Olive oil, fatty fish, avocado oil, things like that. Things that don't derive from seeds. And what would you call that? So those are high in omega-3s. Omega-3s support brain function, actually curb gut inflammation, and do a lot of other things that are very beneficial. Now, what are seed oils? Seed oils are omega-6s. The omega-6 to 3 ratio used to be around 4 to 1, but now because of our industrialized culture with seed oils flying off the shelves, it is now a 20 to 1, which is why when you cut out seed oils, you start to feel a lot better. In a 2023 article by Timothy S. Harland, they said that ultra-processed food is established as a metabolic disruptor acting to increase adiposity, reduce mitochondrial efficiency, drive insulin resistance, alter growth, and contribute to human morbidity and mortality. In a 2021 study between 1999 and 2018, the percentage of calories that kids got from ultra-processed foods went up across all racial groups, but the increase was especially sharp for non-Hispanic Black and Mexican American youths. Non-Hispanic Black youths saw a 10% rise, and Mexican American youths saw a 7.6% rise, compared to the 5.2% increase among non-Hispanic white youth. Ultra-processed food, specifically food containing high amounts of seed oils, can lead to systematic health issues. This particularly affects at-risk minority youth who consume more of these types of food. What are PPARY receptors? These receptors are like tiny switches in your cells that help control how your body stores fat, uses sugar, and responds to inflammation. When these receptors get activated, usually by certain fats or chemicals, they tell your body to store more fat and can affect things like blood sugar and hormone balance. Phthalates are chemicals used to make plastic soft and flexible, and they're found in tons of our everyday toys, food packaging, and personal care products. Phthalates are found in these types of products. BPA are found in these types of products. PFCs are found in these types of products. Tributyltin are found in these things. Parabens are found in these things. You're a college student trying to study for your finals and you need coffee, but you don't have a coffee maker. So you go on a little Target run and you go buy yourself a Keurig. These Keurigs contain coffee pods. They're made of plastic. That gets in your coffee. Little particles degrade over time. Your toothbrush that you brush your teeth with, the plastic bristles degrade over time. These things are called microplastics. They enter your body and you may think, oh, well, I'm just gonna poop it out. No. Yes, you do poop out most of the plastic, but the chemicals have already leached into your body. These chemicals range from phthalates and BPAs and all the other bad stuff I just said before. What do they do to you? This. Do you really want that to happen to you? I didn't think so. This isn't the end-all be-all. I know that there are plastic in everything we buy these days. As a college student that has barely any money, I was able to get dorm supplies for very, very cheap. I got a cast iron pan from Walmart for $20 and a stainless steel pan for about $4 at Goodwill. I would recommend switching your cutting boards from plastic to wooden. Wood does hold bacteria a lot easier. However, if you clean it with vinegar, it should solve the problem easy. Now, this doesn't excuse the plastic that we just breathe in. If you live in a city, you're breathing in a lot of plastic every day. If you take a shower and you have a plastic lotion bottle, you're putting plastic in your skin. If you shower, which I hope you do, there is plastic in the water from polluted oceans and creeks. If you eat food or fish from a polluted ocean, you're eating plastic. There's no escape from it. That doesn't mean you can't slow it down from hurting you, which is why I have tried to mitigate the amount of plastic I have in my life by having stainless steel pans or cast iron, wooden cutting boards. I have glass bottles for my shampoo. I have cotton clothes instead of polyester. And not to mention, polyester is way less breathable of a fabric than cotton. I highly suggest it. Now, cotton also has pesticides in it, so try to find organic cotton, but then that's $60 for like a pair of underwear. Do that when you're out of college and you have a little bit of money. Big food industries spend a lot of money trying to hide the things that we should know. Food and beverage companies and trade associations were lobbying Congress aggressively. Quarterly disclosure forms filed by such groups during 2014 to 2015 show more than $77 million in lobbying activities directed at Congress on issues including the dietary guidelines. You may think that you could look on the ingredients of a frozen dinner and think, oh yeah, I know it's unhealthy. Oh well, it's just like one time a week because I'm a tired single mother and I need to cook for my kids. Once a week is enough to do enough harm. And they hid that with $77 million. This pie chart shows the lobbying expenditures by food and beverage companies in 2020. Wow. So not only are these companies racist, but they also try to hide it and keep it cheap for us to keep buying over and over and over again. What can we do? We can prioritize whole foods, and that only. If it has fun colors, try to avoid it. It's like poisonous frogs. We can limit our exposure to packaging chemicals by choosing glass, wood, steel, aluminum, anything that isn't plastic or lead. Make sure to balance your omega-6-3 ratio. Support policy change and transparency by demanding stricter laws on our foods. No more Red 40!